Serpentine, you are the home team, so you get the first ban.
I'm gonna ban spaceship. Whoa. That's crazy.
What? What the heck? Really?
The 10th time.
Was it only
Surprisingly,
him?
Spaceship has been banned by Serpentine.
That's an
let
interesting.
me do a little thinking.
That's an interesting band. You don't see that a lot.
Please don't
Not
ban
typically from other
Prison.
teams, yes, but
Goodbye, prison. I hate
Oh.
prison.
Prison has perished. Back to Serpentine, what will be the first map played on this game?
Kubo, what one do you want to play?
I don't care.
Okay,
Just
I'll
pick a map.
Courtyard.
Courtyard it is. Courtyard's the first
Okay.
map. Arcane, what'll be the second map?
Trenches.
Ooh.
It's actually so
Trenches.
predictable and boring.
Well, we trying to play poop maps today, are we?
Yeah, we really are.
Back to
What is
Serpentine,
it
what'll
between-
be
what
your
is there?
ban? It's between classic, villa, and graffiti.
Oh, I'll ban classic.
Mid.
Yeah.
Why?
Alright, I'll be
Why?
recycling.
Are we getting the mid map pool? Is this the mid map pool?
Wait, what did he? Oh, he left.
He
Okay.
said, "I'll be right back."
Oh, how boring.
I'll be right back. I got
Guys, I wonder if they're gonna ban graffiti.
I'm
They
thinking.
don't. All right, $500. They ban graffiti. Actually, wait. I should not be betting on this.
Okay, yeah, I'll
I'd
take on that offer.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd take that.
Oh, are
I'd
we
do
dead?
that,
At...
actually. I'd be shocked if they don't. If I'm being honest,
I'm
I
gonna
won't be
lose
too shocked.
so much. I'm gonna lose so much
but I
money.
wouldn't complain.
No, I'm not
Graffiti's
complaining.
fun. I get a Livy and a KB sword.
Gonna ban Villa.
Oh,
Look.
okay.
It's the best day of my
Yeah, I'm
life.
happy.
My life.
So, what is the ban?
I wonder.
Villa.
They
They ban
ban
Villa.
Villa.
Oh, they
I
banned-
wonder.
You banned Villa? Sorry, I was
Hmm.
slightly not focused. So that makes
Lock in.
graffiti the decider.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hooray! We have the
Yay.
this is a mid map pool.
Alrighty. Now we need your rosters. Serpentine, who will be on your roster for today?
The four of us, me, mine, Kuba, Mass.
And only golden.
He's just not awake.
And only golden.
And only gold.
If we're gonna do that, no, put Lime 9 because he actually is awake.
Ooh.
And Lime 9.
And Lime
Not
nine.
golden. Scratch golden.
No golden, lime 9 in.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Lime nine.
The Arcane, who will be
Alright.
on your roster for today?
We're gonna have 5 grudges.
Yo, lock
A
in.
downgrade.
We're gonna have 5 grudges.
Grudge, grudge,
So
grudge,
it's
grudge,
myself. It's myself, Frog, Kara, Keanu, and Souls. Our full A League.
That's not
This
grudge.
is, this is truly a generational
That's not
grudge
grudge.
team.
No, he's
you
playing on
be
every
grudge?
single. He's playing for us. He's playing for us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put my sword in my inventory then. Haha,
Thanks.
punch battle.
Ooh. Grudge better not find a way to lose that fight, bro.
Grudge would lose that fight.
Grudge, wait, it's Grudge. Never mind.
Grudge
I
is the
forgot.
demon.
Ooh,
I beat
shot
that guy
fired
on
from the high tip
controller,
there.
so.
I forgot it was Grudge.
Kuba, you're a controller demon. I don't know what you mean.
True. To say about me.
Maybe you should go on controller now.
No, I think I'm good.
Maybe we'll force Smash Marvelous onto controller.
That's a
Hear
good
me out.
idea.
Kubo playing Battle Box on the
Who's gonna
Nintendo
play with the
Switch
steering
controller
wheel?
would go. Oh,
That's a
SP.
great question. Anyways, we've got the game started on the panel, so please make sure to have someone connect to the mod.
Okay.
With
I
that,
lucky forgot the map order, by the way.
it's Courtyard,
Oh, wait,
Trenches, Graffiti.
Yeah, I forgot
Okay.
about this.
I don't want to play these maps.
Grudge should get. an
You're the
ace
one
for
who
all
picked
three.
them.
I
Oh, you,
Grudge
yeah,
is
tell
gonna
him.
get an
Tell him,
ace.
Glue. Tell him, Glue.
Tell him,
Yeah.
Glue. Glue, you
Just
tell
because
him.
I picked them doesn't
Yeah,
mean
you,
it's
yeah,
good
you,
map.
yeah.
This
you
is
big
why you
Glue,
good
should
man.
have
tell
picked
him. You
Classic.
tell him, Glue.
Should have picked
Yeah, you
Classic.
should have classic, man. Should have picked classic. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Suicide and plastic. I'd go
Ooh.
back to sleep. Kuba, you know,
Anyways,
I got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Anyway,
I got
bye.
0.
Good luck.
Good
Have
luck to both
fun.
teams.
Good
Let's
luck.
head back to Casters VC.
Both teams show up and show out. Let's see how this game's gonna go. It took me a whole 30 seconds to look at caster VC.
It takes me longer.
That's crazy.
You see,
See if this.
I have to scroll through all of the owners channel things and every single scheduling thread discussion.
See, I can just not relate to that. That's not even a skill issue. It's just you being W.
It's just me being the head of games and schedules.
I just don't have any of that. So
That
I
sounds
just,
like a you problem.
that's not an E problem. I don't have to care about all that stuff, bro.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Is it glue sticks?
It is. It is
Are you
so
being,
much
are
fun.
you, is the entirety of IBL holding you at gunpoint to say this or no?
No, I actually kind of enjoy it.
That's peak. I can tell you I'm literally cooked right now.
Anyways,
There's Arcane.
there's the Arcane. Let's get the ready check running before we get into Courtyard.
If you don't respond to the ready check, Grudge will clip you and put you in a montage. The penultimate threat.
Do both teams have someone connected? Yep,
Souls.
got people on both teams. Don't worry, Pony RL. I'm doing good. Yes. And I've answered the ready check.
Oh wait, I didn't answer the ready check. Wait,
How-
wait, where's it? I don't see it. It's just not there.
Just
I
slash
just don't
Plobby
see it.
ready.
Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I almost got put in the montage by Grudge. Thankfully, you're fine.
Thankfully, we are a-okay. Alrighty. Everyone's pretty much ready. Let's get into the first map.
Who hasn't readied? Everyone is ready.
Okay, yes, I am a ready check tryhard, okay? I pre-typed it and I still got distracted.
Bro's not a distraction man.
That is true.
Ooh.
I am not distraction man.
Alright. It's Courtyard.
Courtyard
Let's-
is up first.
I'm ready to see all of the crazy IBL. I think this is my first or second A-League game, actually, that I'm casting down here, so...
Ooh,
Very fun
nice.
time. Wait, no, I think I actually casted a Serpentine game before. Very coincidental, I'm casting another one. Oh, my lover Enderman kit. Relog. Yo,
Oh
what is...
jeez, Mind Lover is Tech TO. Mind Lover is absolutely just teleporting. Look at this, dude. Look at that. That's just Enderman kit, dude.
Oh my god. Lock in my lover. Bro, off to a great start. Yes, bro. Anyway, this IBL coverage is sponsored by Rage Shadow Legend. I mean, what?
No, we are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
You're not sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends. My lover has finally logged. Okay, it's either a log or it's a reset your router.
I think it was a relog. Probably testing out alt IPs.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, mine's back.
Mine's back. They're moving normally. Let's go.
Yeah, they're moving. Oh,
Wait,
wait, no,
there-
they just
There's a
teleported.
little bit of teleporting. Alright, hopefully it's all good. Anyways, here we go. Round one. Mind Lover and Oti Kubo both get
Shadow hit
pre-shot
twice.
here. Ooh, Souls
hit
also
twice.
gets shot twice. And a big poison orb. Arcane's trying to push up. Both heals down for the Arcane.
Serpentine taking
Mass
it
Marvelous
steady. I don't
Does take
I
a
don't know,
shot
Arcane's
though.
what to do.
Ooh, an
Kubo dropping
invis.
down invis. Do they see it? They see him. Chiano aiming for that. By
Ooh, but
Crystally
Crystally. Frog taken out by Mind Lover. Kubo
Oh.
still behind. Kubo
Crackle
may as
on
well
the
fall.
invis. Soul's going for a combo. Mind Lover still lagging. Mind Lover dying to Soul. Soul's is 0.5.
Ooh, it's just Mass and 1v2. But Mass against Souls.
Anything-
Both players
Anything is possible.
one shot.
Who's gonna get the peak? Mass looking for the cross map. Mass dropping down middle.
Oh, Mass
the
with
shot!
a nasty angle. Oh my
Oh.
word.
The midair demon. Ooh.
That midair shot.
I cannot hate anything about anyone's performance that game. Mash just saw an opportunity and said, "I'm gonna take it," and he took it and got it. I don't know what to say.
That was really well played from both teams, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, while I didn't agree with what the Arcane was doing first on the round push, it was all right. It didn't go out too bad for them.
Yeah, I mean they were still able to get some really nice heals down, and they
Alright.
still used their pressure wisely and were able to defend well. But Serpentine just a teensy bit better here.
No
So-
pre-shots hitting this time.
Now
Two
it's
Serpentine
Serpentine.
rushing left. That's Mind Lover Mass. There's 3 of them. No one's guarding.
Here's a
right
push from
side.
behind,
No one's
missing
guarding.
all of their hits as Souls though.
There's nothing happening on the push. Soul's going for the back flanks. Caracal
Caracal and Kiana both
dead.
fall.
Soul's dead.
Souls also goes down, but Crystal
gets
gets 2 before
And
being
the
taken out by
effort is not
Kubo.
enough.
Serpentine take another round.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that push was very one-sided. I don't think we can see Arcane actually getting a rush off on Serpentine without Serpentine just hard countering it.
Yeah, Serpentine is also a very good defensive team, and when they get pushed, they know how to defend really well.
I can
But
see
also-
that. Arcane,
Souls
Oh, yeah?
just kind of whiffing all 3 of their crits while invis. There we go, we got a timeout called.
Kara calling out the timeout. These timeouts can change everything. I don't know why I'm commentating this like this is a pivotal play. It's not. It's just a timeout.
It's the very
mean-
first map, second round,
Actually, it's round 3.
about to go into round 3.
Hooray!
It's like the most important. It's a very pivotal moment. Like, bro,
It
it's
is
only
round-
just after round 2.
It's after round 2. It's not that deep. Why am I? I'm so. But I mean, yeah, no. If Arcane figures out what to do, that first round was clearly close, and I think Arcane had Serpentine where they wanted in the first round because they forced a 1v1 between Mass and Souls, and that could have gone either way. If Mass had missed the mid-air shot, I could see Souls winning that.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was winnable for either player. Both Mass and Souls were both on like 2 hearts or less.
All right,
And-
we have timeout ending.
Yeah, the timeout has ended. So we'll see if the Arcane is able to pull off some different strategies here.
See, pre-shots are gonna hit on Arcane's side. Pre-shots missing Arcane. Pre-shots. One
One
Mind
does
Lover hit
land
by
on mine, but Mass does grab the pot for free here.
Kara getting hit once. Souls defending left. Souls is the only one on left side.
He's
It's-
defending it
it's-
alone.
It's a thought. Mine. They're all
Goes
7.
invis.
They're not of heals.
Mass does see it though. I think Mass saw Soul's invis, but there's a fill.
How do they just pull off? Souls 2.5. Souls going for the pot.
Ooh,
Souls doesn't get
Kirkle!
it. Who is that down
Kirkle
there?
tried to get the blocks.
Kirkle trying to get the fill. Can he get it? No, I don't
Ooh,
think he
but
can.
not
Recently-
quite.
Kubo gets
Serpentine.
wed. Recently too. Serpentine looking for the fill. Mind Lover gets the final kill. I think Arcane had the right idea there. I just don't think they executed it correctly. What do you think there, Glue?
Yeah, they had the right idea there. If they're able to commit to the fill just a little bit more, I think they were at most 2 blocks away from being able to take the round there. But Serpentine, they're just really, really good at pretty much every single aspect of the game. Attacking, defense, filling mid. This team is so good at the game.
Is this why they've only dropped 2 games, Glue? Is that just it? Just the
Yeah.
pretty much all around kind of perfection on I'm saying, or at least presenting adequacy.
Pretty much.
No pre-shots being hit on either side. Never mind. Right as I say it, Souls and Bikers bats hit.
Manzo
going
also
for
does
cross-
get pre-shot
Crosswalks, they're
though.
not showing any
Heal
defense,
goes
so they're-
down from the Arcane, but Mass Marvelous pushing up here
I think they're-
aggressively. Does kind of
Mass-
back out a teensy bit here.
Mass not getting anything on the exchange.
I believe he did grab the Arcane's pot though.
That could be pivotal if they're forcing another long form game here. Then I don't think Arcane is gonna like this at all. Arcane's gonna have to react or something. They're at a lack of utility. I don't think they have any more heals.
Caracal trying to push up here onto
Kara
Serpentine.
7, they're trying to force something. That's an invis.
Here
That's
comes
Kubo,
Kubo back,
pushing on the left.
but Kubo
They
drops
have to
back
They
down.
have to do something. I don't think this is looking good for Arcane. They're forcing long form.
Mass trying to
pushing
push
up
here.
on the front,
Serpentine starts
but Mass
filling.
gets murdered.
Ooh, a good web though. Arcane,
Ooh, B for the fill off. It's Arcane.
Arcane able to grab the fill there.
It's not 4-0. It's 3-1. Are we seeing a? I can't call. I can't call her.
No. We're not saying anything of the sort.
I can't say anything. That was a good round 4 played by Arcane. I did not like though the situation Arcane was at initially.
Yeah,
They
initially
just
the Arcane was not at a great position. However, what I did like was that they started taking chances. They started pushing, prodding Serpentine a little bit, and being able to take out Mass early there in the fill part of the round. That was very pivotal, and Arcane was able to.
Kubo shot once already. Is that Chiano getting shot once? That is
That was
that is
Caracal
correct.
actually,
I am
and
very bad.
Arcane
Ooh,
pushing up heavily here.
right, Souls. They're not. Serpentine getting shot all around the board. Only
But
Manzo.
Mass
Mass
pushing
trying to
up, Kubo and Manzo grouping up with Mass. Ooh, Mass shot twice while grabbing their pot, but Kubo
Mind
pushing
Lever on right, Kubo
Invis.
pushing.
Kiriko's alone
Caracal-
here. Mind Lever
Caracal
falls.
in the pot.
Kiriko gets out.
Take
It's a 4v3 now for the Arcane.
Arcane.
This is definitely doable. They're taking a lot of bow shots as the Arcane.
This is the long form game we need, Arcane.
Here comes Mass trying to make something here. Mass shot once.
Mass getting invis. 4-1.
Uses the
He's
pot.
down.
Gets a trade. It's a 3v2 now.
They
Kiriko.
healed.
Sorry, that's
1-5.
Frog. Ooh, Kiriko
Kiriko
falls though.
down.
Keanu
Was able to
falls,
win.
but the webs.
Oh, it's
The webs are not enough. Kubo with-
Serpentine.
Kubo with 3 kills there, and Serpentine take the round. A very, very close round, but Serpentine take the round and the map.
Let's read. Is it alright if I take the stat lines on this one, Glue?
Go right ahead.
Map? All right. So for Super Team, we have Kubo showing absolute dominance, 9-2. 3 of those kills coming from the last round. Absolute peak of melee, pinnacle tactics. You get the idea. Mind Lover going 4-3. Master Marvelous going 3-2. OT Manzo going 0-3. Again, OT Manzo not doing much on kill wise, but OT Manzo helped with a lot of tactics and pushes and progressed Serpentine's offense. For Arcane, we have Crystal Lee going 6-3, Caracal going 2-4, Souls going 1-5, Chiana going 1-4. Arcane not getting a lot of kills just because they're getting angled, but Arcane did have the understanding of what Serpentine was doing after their timeout. And that is very good. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they did have a good round after the timeout, but it was a little bit too little too late. Serpentine able to grab that last round there.
I just tried the ready check and then it did not let me do the ready check.
No, that was not an ace from OT Kubo. That last kill was from the previous round.
I will double check just to make sure. 1, 2, 3. That was not an ace.
Kubo did get 3 kills
Kubo
in a
3.
row, though.
You're good, Coastly.
And
Here we
I
go,
forgot to-
trenches.
Why is it on trenches that I forget to play the graphic? I'm throwing.
Honestly, based off of what Arcane and Serpentine were matched up like on Courtyard, I do not see this going well for Arcane. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This could be a good map for the Arcane here.
As you said,
I'm unsure of Serpentine's stats on this map, but I know that the Arcane has found quite a lot of success here.
as you said, the Serpentine being pretty good at bow shots from what we've seen. Very interesting gameplay. Here we go. It's a 2-2 for both teams, both going back up the pot. Very linear setup by both teams.
Souls does get hit while going for the pot, but
Manzo
Ooh,
cross-mapping pot.
lots
Who
of
does it
damage
hit?
orbs go down. Souls goes down.
Manzo
Kiriko
too.
falls.
Big
Ooh,
Manzo,
but
Caracal,
traded.
who is it?
It's
Crystal
Frog
Lee,
in
it's Mass-
1v2
Mass
here.
6, Master regen.
Oh, but the
Mass-
webs.
Oh, he gets the webs. Oh.
And Mass gets the last kill there.
Amazing effort by Crystal Lee, just wasn't enough. Honestly, that pot by Kubo was just amazing timing.
Yeah, the orb from Kubo. And Manzo as well, actually.
I think Arcane though. Arcane has a plan. After that happens, I don't know what Serpentine is gonna do because we saw what happened the moment they just took control of middle. Had those people not been one tap, it could have been a very different story.
Agreed. It could have definitely been a very different story. But Arcane was actually, they had a plan around the Silent Orb coming from up above. But I don't think they had a plan for multiple of them. That's
Here
kind
we
of
go,
what
no
killed
pre-
Souls there in the end.
No pre-shots hitting. Souls getting orb. Souls angling on tower.
Mass
Mind Lover
does
going.
get hit once, but Soul's now shot twice. Soul's getting pushed up by Mass here. Good poison, but
Souls
Soul's
Souls
absolutely
down. They're
demolished there.
pushing. Oh
And here comes
no!
Mind
This is
Lover in
not
the
good for the
back.
Arcane. Ooh.
Mind Lover doesn't get the ace though. Manzo gets the last kill. Serpentine are up 2-0, and there's a timeout called
Timeout.
by the Arcane.
Serpentine showing absolute utility and bow expertise. They are not a foe to be messed with on the ranged aspect. I don't know if Arcane can respond to this. What do you think, Glue? What would be the key ways that Arcane can counter this?
Yeah, I think some of the key ways that the Arcane can help respond to this are a little bit better orb usage. I know that on the right side with Mind Lover and Mass, they were able to really push up on Souls here because Souls was just kind of alone by themselves. The other player on that side who was in the tower, I don't know if it was Frog or Caracal, but they just
It was
weren't.
terrible.
Yeah, if it was Caracal, they just weren't really able to help out Souls, being kind of stuck in the tower almost. They weren't able to help out Souls kind of defend against the push from Mass and Mine there, and when Souls fell there, that just totally opened up the backside for Mind Lover to just come in and wreak absolute havoc.
I agree. Honestly, there was just not a lot of things that Arcane can do given the cards that Serpentine just had absolutely dealt them.
I think if the Arcane wants to, if they're gonna want to take a round here, they need to play more aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, they're just going to have to do something. But let's see if they figured it out. Do you think they understand it?
It sounds
Are
a
they
little bit
lacking?
counterintuitive, but one of the things about this map is it is quite an aggressive map. If you can get aggression going, you can easily snowball.
No one getting hit. Oh no, never mind. Crystal getting hit, forced to regen. It's just Serpentine just taking it slow, playing a ranged game. They're backing up Souls.
There's a lot
Souls
of
getting-
cross-map shots
Souls-
here.
Souls
Oh,
and Crystal getting
Manzo
cross-mapped.
actually really low here. Crystal and Soul should really push here. Ooh,
Manzo
Caracal.
3, Kubo 10. They should
All of
find a
Serpentine
push.
is low here, except for Kubo. And
Oh,
Soul is
Kubo.
taken out by Kubo, but Mass Marvelous goes down to Keanu.
Keanu
Keanu
wants
falls
that.
to Mine, but Mine on 2. Kubo pushing up onto Frog here. A nice web, but Manzo's gonna finish that up, and Mind Lover gets the kill on Caracal. And
There was a huge lack of priority in that game, in my opinion. They just should have honed in on the people that were low. Like if you get Mind Lover and you get Kubo to like 6, it's there.
Mhm.
That's just how you win. As we've seen, Mind Lover and Kubo. Well, Kubo in the last map, Mind Lover in this map. Absolute melee anchors for the Serpentine. Just beasts when it comes to sword.
yeah, this is rang true throughout the entire season as well. And Serpentine now knocking on the door of victory. It's game point, round 4, map 2. Here we go.
Arcane filing out, 2 on each side. It's like we're seeing a pot. I think that's Manzo getting shot. Manzo getting shot twice. Manzo 3. Kubo getting shot 6.
Souls does get shot twice though, and here comes Kubo rushing in onto
Kubo
Souls,
with the
gets the
press.
kill and gets out.
This is
Mass and
not
Mind Lover
looking
trying to
good.
push here,
This is
gets a
not
kill on
looking good.
Keanu,
Ooh. Oh,
and
Kubo,
a
they don't
flawless
get a
from
kill in that
Serpentine.
game.
Yeah, that's just the game.
Let's read up the stats for map 2 trenches. All right, for Mind Lover going 9-0. Dominant performance from Mind Lover on the melee aspect and ranged. It was amazing overall. OT Manzo 3-1, OT Kubo 3-1, Mass Marvelous 1-1. Serpentine just showing great teamwork and chemistry on their, what I'd assume, I don't even know the stats, by the looks of it, one of their best maps. That play was just amazing.
Oh, absolutely. That was an amazing game from Serpentine.
Let
We
me see
should
if I can.
have the stats in here shortly.
So if you could read the Arcane stats and then the overall map stats, that would be very nice. Or the overall game stats. Oh my god, my goat Ebo underscore just came online. Holy goat.
Wow. Alright, stats are in. Gonna start off on the side
here.
of the Arcane here. We've got Crystalie taking the top spot, going 7-7. Crystalie has been doing really, really well on the Arcane this season since getting traded from the Droogs. Crystalia has been a very, very bright spot for the Arcane. Very helpful to that team. Still able to get quite a few kills, but not enough to fully save the game. Keanu up next for the Arcane, going 3 and 8. Caracal 2 and 8, and Souls 1 and 9.
Okay, not showing too good of a performance on kills at all.
Yeah, this was definitely not their strongest game overall, but they did have some really nice flashes, especially against a strong, incredibly strong Serpentine team, I might add.
Exactly, and let's not exclude this is freaking Serpentine. Serpentine 13-2, now 14-2 on the season. Arcane, formerly 6-7, now 6 and 8. Just overall crazy team that they had to play. And for Arcane to be showing glimpses of this on Serpentine, I think it shows something.
Yeah, it definitely shows that this team, while it may be a little bit too late in the season for them to make playoffs, this is not a bad team. This is not a team
This is
that
not a-
could be taken lightly, and I'm actually interested to see how all these players are going to perform next season. I think a lot of them have some very good potential here, and if they can get something going, maybe with, you know, a slightly stronger top frag, I think that the Arcane is just a small step away from really, really popping off. But we haven't talked about Serpentine yet. Serpentine had two main top frags, that being Mindlover and Kubo. Mindlover takes the top spot of this game, going 13 and 3. I mean, after that 9 and 0 performance on Trenches from Mindlover, who else would you have guessed? But Kubo was actually right behind Mindlover at 12 and 3. Mindlover and
Not really much
Kubo,
more you can ask.
yeah, there's not much more that you can really ask from them. Mindlover and Kubo both having amazing games on separate maps. Mass Marvelous
I
actually
add,
takes the third spot of the game. Well, of the team for Serpentine, going 4 and 3. Not a lot of kills, but I think the most important kill was on the very first round of Courtyard. Yeah, the very first round of Courtyard, where Mass was able to 1v2 against Keanu and Souls, both Souls and Mass on half a heart, essentially.
very
Mass,
important.
yeah, Mass gets the kill there, and just absolutely huge. While it may not have flipped the game in the Arcane's favor had that round gone the other way, it definitely helped Serpentine maintain control. Meanwhile,
I agree.
Mr. Manzo takes the next spot for Serpentine, going 3 and 4, and that is actually the last spot of the game, as Lime 9 did not play. Neither did Bikers Brats for the Arcane.
Rip Lime 9 and Bikers Brats.
07's in the chat.